EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New Orleans Saints and the New England Patriots. The kicker, Blake Groupie, set to start it. And off we go from Foxborough. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And in year 2, it's really where we see the growth between being a rookie starting quarterback in the NFL and now a quote-unquote veteran quarterback in the NFL. And some of those early lessons that he went through, the ups and downs that are inevitable for any young rookie quarterback, now it's can he build on those? Can he take that next step and become the leader of this organization that they all think he can be?
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 yards on that pass play there. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down with Stevenson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and 5. Rattler now back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
So on 4th down, Matthew Hayball out to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. The fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Demario Davis there on the play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Man in motion, it's Diggs. May to throw on 2nd down. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
At the 33-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Pass caught right side by Henry. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
May, little pop pass to the receiver.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Here's Bryce Behringer now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Christian Gonzalez. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Rattler. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately, a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
This is 3rd and 6. Throwing is Rattler. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Patriots are going to recover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. On 2nd down, it's May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Chase Young in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for New England. Nearly a good one. It hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And their 2 drives so far not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Shaheed in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Throwing now is Rattler. That's deep for Olave. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
That's good for a Patriots.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
It's a loss of 2.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind. And while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now, May. Open man there. It is Bourne. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
His kick is good. And the Pats are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The
Saints offense ready to see what they can do.
27-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He takes off. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Saints.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Complete to Taysom
It's a
Hill.
pickup of 12.
A gain of 12.
It's good for a Saints first down.
New Orleans.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down.
Really nice
Saints.
explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. It's a give now to Kamara. Strong. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. First down, New Orleans.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 28-yard
Tried to get a little
line.
cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
He's going to keep it himself, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score, and we're back to Foxborough in a moment. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. Here's 3rd and 2 as we are ready to get back underway. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Now Rattler gonna throw. He's got it at the 7. And they're gonna pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
So the decision to go for it on 4th down pays off. Really well executed, nice job by the offense. But now you got to come away with a touchdown. You want to reward your coach for the aggressive decision-making by coming away with 6.
They'll try zone read on 1st and goal to the 5-yard line.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, They deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. It's up and through. Good. The Saints move out to a 7-3 lead.
Patriots 3.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is May. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing now is May. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
And a Saints 1st down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Tackled at the 27-yard
Give him
line.
10 more on that one. And another first down.
Saints.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down at the 20.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Kamara on the handoff. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Here's Rattler. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's Cam Akers for the first time. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for the...
To the goal line and in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Saints. On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. He's got it, and the Saints extend their advantage to 14-3.
Saints 14, Patriots 3. Blake Groupie.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
The Patriots offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. On the handoff, Stevenson running left. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Canadian-born Nathan Shepard. They're on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
To throw on first down is May. Got his man at the 6. And he's very very close to a touchdown. They mark them just shy of the goal line.
That's another.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Goal to go.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in,
and he barrels his way into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Patriots 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. To return, it's Kendre Miller. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Brandon Cooks getting set for this next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Complete to number 41.
They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
And the Saints 1st down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
Whoa! And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's taken down.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Saints 1st down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Back at the 36-yard line.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
First catch in this one for Olave.
It's a gain of 20.
And it gives his guys a 1st down.
Saints.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards.
10-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second and 5. On the ground, it's Akers. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. In motion is Hill. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
5-yard line.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
They'll run here with Kamara, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Groupie now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints are out to a 21-10 lead.
Patriots 10.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go right back to Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
On the stop. A loss of 2 yards.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
And 3.
We're back to Foxborough after this. 3rd down, 3 to go. Here's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
And now, with that first down of the drive, now you can see they're going to get rolling into more traditional 2-minute offense as they try to end this half with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This one complete to Bourne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 more yards.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control.
And he's in! Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, New England.
Patriots.
A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Rodriguez now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Pats are back within 4. It's 21-17. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Miller now to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. He's going to run it. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 46-yard line.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Second down, they need 7. Rattler now back to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
5 yards on the play.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Back to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down, New Orleans.
To throw, it's Rattler. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
That's 17 yards, and that's a first down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This one from 43 yards away. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a 1-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
For the Saints.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary Defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he is stopped at the 25, and the drive will begin there. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rattler. He'll step up and run this. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
1st down, Saints.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Christian Barmore. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, they leave Hill wide open. How'd they do that? And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. And even 30 yards.
And Mike, week in and week out, I still don't understand how tight ends continue to be disrespected and left wide open in the passing game. I mean, he's the biggest target on the field. How do you lose track of him? Somebody needs to identify their responsibility, stay in their zone and coverage, and make sure they take that big target away. Because if not, I guarantee this quarterback's going to continue to look at him early and often. All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Throwing now is Rattler. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time, and then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
A loss of 3.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards Now it's 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out to his right. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down.
A 27-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will extend their 3rd quarter lead. Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard
the Patriots offense
line.
getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. He takes off. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
To Ramondre Stevenson. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. From out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Patriots 1st down.
A gain there of 20. 1st down, New England.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On 2nd down, it's May. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. He's got a man. That's complete. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down by Kool-Aid McKinstry. A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 8-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A run here with Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
3rd and short, and here is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots are able to get it back within a score. Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Miller now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. In motion goes Cooks. On play action, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The linebacker, Keon White, getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion goes Cooks. Here's Rattler. Pass is caught by Olave. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
12 yards.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And the Saints.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up 4th down.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken.
Patriots take over first.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Throwing now is May. Now he takes off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards.
There wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
Off the play fake, here's May. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
9-yard loss on the
Chase Young in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
A 10-yard gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
To return, it's Shaheed. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard
The Saints
line.
offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Rattler now back to throw. A quick slant caught by Hill. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Saints.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On the give, this is Kamara. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Rattler gonna throw. Get this to his do-everything guy, Taysom Hill. And he's gonna be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 10.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Really nice job here defensively, not only to get the penetration and to clog those run lanes, but they're able to take him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
2nd and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Offside, defense. That penalty is declined.
Groupie now, on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Saints will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. On 1st and 10, here's May. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
To Austin Hooper. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Now a give running left. It is Stevenson. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them align. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That one taken in by Douglas. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
That's
18.
another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
They'll run on 1st down with Stevenson. And he's got about 4. That's down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he will score! Game on! Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good. And the Patriots will cut the deficit to 7.
Score, Saints 34, Patriots 27.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Miller now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Throwing is Rattler. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. A give up the middle with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 9. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw, it's Rattler. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Mike, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
The Saints will punt this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
On the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll run. Stevenson. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
May to throw on 2nd down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
The Saints take over 1st and
The Saints
10.
offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Throwing now is Rattler. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here's Kamara. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
Kamara, the ball carrier. Anthony Jennings on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Wow. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Patriots offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From out of the gun, here's May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, Patriots.
A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Saints take over.
The Saints offense ready to get back to work. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Hey, that's about as exciting a one-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to the left.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
42-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it.
On the scramble.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. Important punt here in this tie game late. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. To throw on 1st down is May. He'll set up the screen for Gibson. Oh, yeah. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
That's good.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
May now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Off he goes. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Has completed to Douglas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 21.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
That's another Patriots.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down.
And he will score again. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will go up by 7.
Makes the score Patriots 41, Saints 34.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. He'll tuck it and take off. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Saints.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. He's going to run it. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
29-yard line.
Now 2nd and inches. Here's Kamara. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Kamara. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
In motion goes Cooks. Rattler now back to throw. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. On the return, here comes Gibson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
41-yard line.
They come up for 2nd and 2. Now, May. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
15 yards.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
The motion man here is Bourne. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here, where this might be one final heave to the end zone.
At the 32-yard line.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to win the game. New Orleans' third and final timeout. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And the Pats are going to move out in front. So it's a win for the Patriots. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.